So welcome back to the Tianhe Gymnasium here in Guangzhou. Second day of competition here at the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals. And we now look forward to a second women's singles in this evening's session, and two players who have both been world champions. Nozomi OKUHARA, who was world champion last year in Glasgow, up against Ratchanok INTANON, who won her world title in this very arena 5 years ago. So she obviously loves playing here, Ratchanok INTANON. And for these two players, well, they both won their opening matches in Group B. And there is the world champion from 2013. And Nozomi OKUHARA, crikey, look, she's done all of her warm-up and she's still got her puffer jacket on. Really an indication of how cold it is here in Guangzhou. So as far as we are concerned, in Group B, Michelle Li and Chen Yufei played earlier today, and it was Michelle Li who won in 3 thrilling games, 21-17 in the deciding games. So she has won one of her 2 matches, and Chen Yufei has lost both of hers. Of course, the 2 players at the top of those standings at the moment have played 1 match less. By the end of the match we're about to watch, one of them will have played 2 and won 2, and therefore almost certainly have secured their place at the semi-final stage. So this is a big match as far as Nozomi OKUHARA and Ratchanok INTANON are concerned. Nozomi OKUHARA, a winner of 3 World Tour titles this year from 5 finals. Her opponent, Ratchanok INTANON, 1 World Tour title from 2 finals on the World Tour. Won the Malaysian Masters and lost in the final of the Hong Kong, which means that she was in the final of her first and last World Tour tournament of the year prior to these World Tour finals. Nozomi OKUHARA, a former winner of the end-of-year finale tournament, because she won the Super Series finals 3 years ago in Dubai, beating Wang Yihan in the final. Ratchanok INTANON, well, this is her 6th appearance at the season-ending championships, 5th consecutive, 6th in total. This is the 10th meeting between the 2 players. As you can see, the last time they played was in the final of the Hong Kong Open, which was the last tournament that both of these players played prior to coming here to Guangzhou. OKUHARA won in Hong Kong in 2 straight games, 21-19, 24-22 in 1 hour and 4 minutes. And both Steve and I were there, and we very much enjoyed that women's singles final. 23 years of age from Nagano, and currently number 5 on the world ranking, though she did spend a total of 12 weeks at number 3. Just her 2nd appearance at the end-of-year finale, and in winning the title 3 years ago, she won all 5 matches. So far, she's got an unbeaten record in Super Series finals or at the World Tour finals. Her first match yesterday against Michelle Li was 2 straight games, 51 minutes, very close. A 2nd game, in fact, saved a game point at 20-21 in that 2nd game before closing it out 23-21, as you can see. So to Ratchanok INTANON, 23 years of age, former world number 1, 2 consecutive weeks from the 21st of April 2016. 3 times she's been a semi-finalist at the end of season championships, the first time in 2012 in Shenzhen, when she was only aged 17. She beats the number 4 seed, Chen Yufei, in her first match, but she needed 3 games to do it in 1 hour and 18 minutes. So Simon Out from Hong Kong is our umpire for this one, and I do hope his voice is a little bit better than yesterday. Hao Long-hu from China, the service judge, because poor Simon Au, our umpire, was really struggling with a sore throat yesterday. Needed some lozenges overnight. We were terribly concerned about him yesterday, Steve.
Yeah, we could hear him from the other court.
Oh, no.
It's like a reincarnation of Louis Armstrong.
Well, the standard ritual from Nozomi OKUHARA stands at the edge of the court, talks to herself, deep bow, then enters the courts, and before play gets underway, immediately before play gets underway, she will give a little bow to all 4 corners of the court, all the court officials.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Nozomi OKUHARA, Japan. And on my left, Ratchanok INTANON, Thailand. Ratchanok INTANON to serve. Level play.
There's a little bow to all 4 corners of the court.
Service over. 1 love.
Oops. Oh. 2 sloppy errors
Service over.
at the start of the match.
1-0.
They can be forgiven for that. Longest rally so far, 3 shots. We're getting better.
They're getting warmer.
2-0.
Oh, yes. Nicely done.
Service over. 3-2.
Ratchanok's coach. And it was a good final in Hong Kong, wasn't it, Steve? We both enjoyed that one when these 2 played each other.
17-18. It's always great to see when Ratchanok is in good shape. Always Nice boat for good badminton. What a nice shot there, but I'm a little bit concerned because there's some heavy strapping on that right knee, right thigh. I guess it's the knee strapping that goes up over the thigh. She got a good win yesterday, Ratchanok, against Chen Fei, who's one of her sort of difficult opponents, only beaten her once before on home soil, was it, in the Uber Cup?
Yeah, that's right. Uber Cup semi-final earlier this year.
And that pretty much was decisive for Thailand's silver medal. Best ever achievement. That was fantastic.
Service over. 3-5.
Pushed it long.
4-5.
Yeah, tight, tumbling net shot did the damage.
6-4. Right.
Oh my goodness.
Service over.
Looked like indecision there. We often see her try these deceptive short services, and this time it went wrong.
Great clear. That's a lovely play. Ratchanok.
7-6.
Missed it.
8-6. Service over. 7-8.
Well, as I was saying, she started her year very well, winning her first tournament, the Malaysian Masters Super 500, and to finish the year well, reaching the final of the Hong Kong Super 500. I'm surprised, though, in the interim period, that's drifted wide. I think Ratchanok sometimes tries to play too much because she played all 3 Super 1000 and 5 Super 750s, which the top players are required to do. Yeah. They then have to play 4 of the 7 Super 500s, but she entered all 7 Super 500 tournaments. She actually ended up withdrawing from a couple of them, but it's almost as if she's over-ambitious in trying to play too much, I think, Ratchanok sometimes.
Yeah, I've said it earlier. It's dangerous for her. There was a lot of pressure on her, a lot of stress on her. The Uber Cup, I'm positive about that, and I totally agree. She plays too much. My worst experience was one year when I went to the practice hall at All England, which is absolute concrete.
What a rally there. Fantastic. And to the mid-game interval with a 4-point advantage, Ratchanok INTANON.
Yeah, she, at the practice hall at All England, she was going when I went there, and she kept going 2 against 1, and the 2 was 2 boys practicing on concrete. That's not really good.
It's been a good start to this opening game for Ratchanok INTANON. Totally mistimed that shot. Looking at her coach as if
it was their fault. It was their fault. Told you I shouldn't play that shot.
Introducing court 2, women's doubles, Katie Sarakon, Rwanda, Arjunjan, Thailand, Gabriela Stoeva, Stephanie Stoeva, Bulgaria.
Missed it. I have to say it was a good lift, though, from that tight spinning net shot from Ratchanok.
It must be so demoralizing when you twice in the rally can see that your opponent is smiling.
Yeah.
Like Ratchanok was doing in this rally here.
5 straight points now to the number 5 seed, Ratchanok INTANON. Well, that run comes to an end.
Service over. 8-13.
I don't know, I have a feeling that the shuttle has become a little bit faster, or perhaps the more correct expression is that they're not as slow as they used to be.
Do you think the tournament organisers have perhaps gone up a speed of shuttle?
I don't know. In the men's doubles we just saw, I felt the shuttle was just as slow as earlier on, but here it seems like Ratchanok has no problems getting the correct speed on her shots, length on the clears. Well, I don't think we should put too much into it yet. See? Yesterday and this morning you had to really use all your firepower to play clear from backline to backline when playing the far side of the court. That's brilliant.
Service over. 14-9.
Yeah, nice block.
Service over. 10-14.
Ready to play?
She wants the court knocked. Okuhara.
Quick.
There's no doubt in my mind, Steen, that the women's singles is the strongest discipline here of the 5 disciplines in Guangzhou. 7 of the top 8 players on the world
10-14.
ranking qualified, only 6 here
Play.
because, of course, Carolina Marin, the reigning world and Olympic champion, pulled out. But all 3 Olympic medalists qualified. One of them, of course, is on court, the Olympic bronze medalist, Okuhara, and 3 of the 4 World Championship medalists from this year qualifying. But again, one not here, Carolina
Service
Marin.
over.
Yeah,
15-10.
that's a pity.
Yeah,
Also for her, this arena with the playing conditions that we have here, that would have suited her with her powerful playing style.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Dr. Benjamin Caracol and Melinda Jongchai Thailand. And on my left, Stephanie Stoiva, Gabriela Stoiva, Bulgaria.
16-10.
Gabriela Stoiva to turn to Dr. Benjamin Caracol. Love all. Play.
oh, that's delightful.
Service over. 11-16.
Perfection. It's the neck cord. Oh dear.
12-16.
I was a little bit surprised that Ratchanok took this 16-10 lead.
Okay.
I don't know why actually. I just sort of
12-16. Play.
had the idea that Okuhara was the favorite. I think she's been, if not the best, then at least amongst the 2-3 best players for the last 3 months or so.
Yeah, some
Service
3
over.
World Tour titles
17-12.
for the second half of the year.
Yeah.
Thailand Open, Korean Open, Hong Kong Open. All Super 500.
All Super 500s.
And then reached 2 finals at Super 750 level, the home event in Tokyo, and then the Fuzhou China Open.
So I'm not totally mistaken that in a sense that she's played well in the last 3 months.
Thank you.
And in fact, I'll remind you that you actually said
17-12.
halfway through the year that coming into the autumn play, you said Okuhara is
Play.
really
She
playing
could-
herself into form.
Yeah.
Service over. 1-all.
Yeah, because she had this injury in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
She's being patient, Ratchanok Intanon at the moment, slowly working the rallies from a good position to a little bit better position, a little bit better position again, and then the opportunities there. I mean, she's got good memories from this hole.
Yeah.
She's probably never lost here.
Service over. 13-18.
You're probably right.
Because I don't think she played the China Open back when it was staged here at the Chanhe Gymnasium.
Certainly she was too young when Thomas Neuber Cup was played here.
That was in 2002.
It's going wide.
Well played.
2 points away from the opening game.
Service over. 19-13.
Oh, my goodness.
Service
Yes,
over.
affords herself a wry smile.
14-19.
The punch clear was a nice idea. Oh, well wide.
Drive challenges, balls out.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Commanding the rally, dictating the pace.
20.
And she's
Game
earned
point,
herself 6
14.
game point opportunities.
Wait, good deception.
And then makes an error on a relatively simple one. Opening
First
game
won by
to Ratchanok
Intanon.
Intanon.
21-14.
21-14. And looking very, very impressive in that opening game. That lady from Thailand. She'll be pleased with that. 20 minutes. 21-14.
แต่เขาตีไม่ถนัดเมย์เนี่ยเรียกกันออนี่วินเนอร์เยอะเลยถ้าออนี่วินเนอร์เยอะเลยนะไม่มีอะไรแค่คันเดียวไม่ผ่อนนะไม่ผ่อนนะจังหวะดีจี้นะจี้แล้วเจี๋ยแล้วจี้ไม่ถึงร้านปูได้นะปูมีหลับมีเบาด้วยนะมีหลับมีเบาด้วยอ่ะนะสืบว่าทุกอย่างไม่บาฮาก็จะสืบทางร้านทุลุเลยทางร้านทุลุนะซึ่งที่เขาอาจจะมีเปลี่ยนแปลงเพื่อคิดว่าเขาอาจจะมีเสือบล่าไม่รู้เตรียมตัวอะไรเขาอาจจะมีเสือบล่านะต้องเตรียมตัวเลยนะใจเย็นนะตีลูกที่ตัวเองชอบลูกที่ตัวเองถนัดนะไม่ไหวก็เหมือนเล่นล่าเมย์ดูแต่เชียร์เมย์ก็โยนเลยโยนไปเขาของอะไรไม่ได้เขาก็โยนเมย์โยนเขาตีเซฟเขาไม่กล้าผูกอยู่แล้วต้องลูกตื้อถ้าผูกแล้วเมย์ชวงไปเขา
崩れないショット、配球そこだけ意識して。さあ頑張るほら。
裁判，如果是要切那个场地啊，两边一起，就不用浪费时间了啊，明白吗？
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, I can tell you, just before the umpire called for the 22nd remaining of the interval, and that's the indication for the players to return to court. Ratchanok Intanon's coach was busy talking to the court officials, and I'm not quite sure what that was about. But he shouldn't really be talking to the court officials, I don't think, the umpire and the service judge. Something, it looked about mopping the court surface or something.
Service over.
I know we've discussed many times before, Steen, but Ratchanok Intanon, to me, in that opening game, commanded the rallies, dictated the pace. She was the one pushing her opponent around and deciding what pace the rallies would be played. And I just think she plays so much better when she's in command of the rallies. Too often, she's reactive instead of proactive.
Yeah, that's exactly. No.
Ratchanok Intanon challenges.
Don't take a challenge on that one.
No, it was way out, surely.
She's contributing to the legend of bad challenges. Oh, I'm going to apologize in 30 seconds time.
I saw it as out too, I have to say, Steen, but here we go. Hawkeye will tell us for sure. Yeah. Total waste of a challenge.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
And so early on in a game as well.
Yeah, but it's amazing. It's the Bad Challenges Award that for this year goes to Ratchanok. Not necessarily for this year, but for the first year we had challenges. There were so many bad ones. But I wonder what it's like to practice against her. If he saw that one as good, then she must be really pissed at her opponents in practice. I just thought that she was going to challenge that one. I couldn't believe it. She was just changing the shuttle.
No, you're all right. But it could be confused in all seriousness. It could be confused if you raise your hand to indicate you want the shuttle changed. It could be perceived as wanting to challenge the call.
Service over.
And it would have to be quite far out for the umpire to dismiss it as obviously not a challenge.
I've seen the match with Peter Sinder against Tassie Ring, but Nozomi OKUHARA is so much more confident.
Shot execution on the far side of the court, playing against the drifts.
It's landed in.
Service over. 2-5.
That one was wide.
Service over. 6-2.
Good shot.
What a beautiful block. Oh, challenge here from
Nozomi
Okuhara.
challenges call in.
No, I thought that was good. What was your
Yeah.
feeling, Steen?
Exactly the same.
Yeah. Yeah. Fine job, she was right and you
Challenge
were right.
unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 3-6. Play. Four, six.
Well, you were saying that this lady has probably never lost a match here in this arena.
12, 6.
Did Okuhara play those World Championships back then? I don't think she did she?
I don't think she did. She's
No.
a little younger than Ratchanok, isn't she?
Service over.
Yeah. And in fact, she,
7-4.
I think, followed Ratchanok Intanon as World Junior Champion.
Play.
She won it in
2012
12.
in Chiba.
So she could have played.
Yeah, I don't think she did.
No.
No, that's wide.
8-4.
So one player that's never lost at the end of year finale, and the other player who's never lost in this stadium.
Yeah.
One's going to lose that record today.
No, the Japanese participants were Minato Mitani, Sayaka Takahashi, and
Oh, wow.
Eriko Hirosa and Kaori
Service over.
Beppo at those World
5-8.
Championships.
Service over. 9-5.
Okuhara has been far more proactive now in this second game, isn't she? And is it all stemming from that confidence of being able to hit through on her shots and without the fear of it going long on the back line?
Yeah, I think it helps her tremendously, but I still think from her body language and so on, she thinks a lot of what could have been when she misses opportunities.
9, 13.
But there's a lot of pace in her legs right now.
10.
I think that's the right way to go for her. The pace goes up. Ratchanok's shot selections shrinks. So many possibilities.
So a 6-point advantage for the number 2 seed, Nozomi Okuhara, here at the mid-game interval of the second game.
しっかり回転して前、体重でして前、これだけ。ただ結局さ、相手がさ点数取るか相手がミスするかっていう試合展開が多いから、上に自分が絶対崩れちゃいけない。だから自分がさ点数取りに行くじゃなくて、点数をもらうイメージ、もらうイメージ。
気持ち的に楽にしない。自分が早くしようとしたら余裕もないし、きついってちょっと気持ち的に余裕持ってる。
徐々に相手も落ちてくる部分ができるから、そうしたら自分が今度行く場面が今度出てくるから、まだここは自分からじゃなくて相手引き出して相手引き出して。
20 seconds. 11-5. Play.
So Okuhara's company team coach that is assisting the women's singles head coach. I forgot his name, Joe.
Choi Sung-bum.
Yeah. He's the head coach in Hajime Komiyama, the company team coach. But the interesting thing is that Okuhara has decided to part ways with her company team in order to focus fully on the 2020 Olympics and Olympic preparations.
Wow. It's gone wide.
Service over. 6-12.
And I don't know whether she'll continue to actually practice with the team, because the Japanese national team is not together all year long. It's camps and tournaments, and then there is some practice days together with your company team.
Yeah, woefully short. She actually touched the net.
And that was one of the situations that are interesting to discuss, where you put the racket up just above the tape. Now here it wasn't that troublesome, but what if she played a drop shot and sort of like blocked, like put up the racket head like a wall? Would that be allowed according to the rules? I think you're allowed to protect your head, but you're not allowed to hinder the opponent's shot.
Yeah. Well, open to interpretation, I think, by the umpire.
Service over. 8-13.
Interesting reaction after that rally by Okuhara, because she's got a comfortable lead, but looks so disappointment with that one error.
Again, focusing on what could have been the misses instead of the opportunities, and the nice thing that she's ahead here in the second game.
Thank you.
Come back 6 times out of 11 in this year's World Tour tournaments. Okuhara, 11 times has she lost the first game, 6 of the times she's come back to win it.
It's going wide.
Service over. 14-8. Service over.
That's one service error apiece, I think, isn't it?
9-14.
Indeed it is.
Service over.
I think there was perhaps hesitation there. I think she was in two minds whether to play the shot or not, whether it was going to go wide. Ratchanok.
9.
16.
Did well to get out of trouble there. That's a good lift. Oh yes, well anticipated by Ratchanok INTANON.
Service over. 10, 16.
Yeah, back so quickly to play that final smash.
17, 10.
Well, we're very much looking as if we will be treated to a third and deciding game. Because we're now just 3 points away from that happening.
19, 10.
2 points needed now by the number 2 seed, Okuhara, to force a decider. Game point opportunities. A couple of fistfuls.
Yeah. It's a couple of rallies since I felt that Ratchanok, she gave up on this second game here.
Service over. 11-20.
Second game, 21-11. To Nozomi Okuhara.
21-11. 1 game all.
1 game all confirms the umpire, forcing Ratchanok to play the backhand from deep in court, and that's always a sign a player is in trouble. 41 minutes into the match. Who needs a magician when you can watch a player change shirts like that? It's amazing. Very discreetly done. Very nice.
よくなってる走らせてもう一回後ろのそのまま後ろいたら一本目で追い込まれるのはまあ後ろないでしょ今だけどその高さと走らせて前後を動かすのはまだ風こうですか多分押されて
Really looking forward to see what kind of strategy Okuhara is going to employ here in the beginning of the third game. I think she's got to be more aggressive, even though it's not her style. We've seen her At least I remember having seen her do it once when she won the world title in 2017, when she started off badly against PV Sindhu in a positive, without knowing Japanese or Korean, that Park Jo-bong and Choi Sang-bo told her, you've got to take control of the rallies. I think that's the way forward here in the third game as well.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
I think she agrees with you.
There was a big speech before the second game, and it's a good thing that she's in sport, otherwise in life she might be in trouble doing that.
So here we go, third and deciding game.
Wow. She went so hard for that net there. Felt it was a good shot and stayed there. I mean, she didn't make any move towards the backcourt. Yes.
Service over.
Trying to up the pace.
That's a great punch clear. That's a wonderful shot from Okuhara.
2-1.
A lot of shots to Ratchanok Intanon's long backhand side.
I've noticed that. Oh, she's doing exactly the same thing. That's a lovely punch. Yeah.
Service over. 2-all.
Oh, good block. What a rally. Oh, my goodness. And that's gone long. Sensational play. Just terrific. Great skill, fast movement.
3-2.
Imaginative
Play.
shot selection. Yeah.
4-2.
Yeah, quite right too. As we look at that again, Ratchanok just pointing out that there was a fan in the stand behind her that was filming on his phone with a flashlight. It's landed well in. I think there's a bit of sideways drift as well, you know, Steen.
Yeah, there were times yesterday where I thought so as well. When it just one of the first matches, but then sort of died out, so to speak.
Or so little for significance, but
Yeah.
there again, I mean, if a door is suddenly opened,
Then it changes everything.
Changes everything. Missed it. And this is worrying times if you're a Ratchanok Intanon fan.
Yeah.
Service over. 3-6.
And the thing is, she's forced to attack as well.
Yeah, that's good.
Service over. 7-3.
That's sometimes where the lack of height is useful, playing around the head shot.
Yeah, you can get under a lot of clears and lifts there.
Only 156. That's 5'1½".
Hey, now you got to be more precise still. In her profile, she says 156.3. And every little
millimeter
counts.
Yeah, it's a beautiful drop shot. Just rolling the racket head at the last moment to impart the disguise. That's a good drop shot too. This is a good rally. It's gone wide. I'm beginning to believe more and more there is a right to left drift as we all look down on the court.
That was the way I saw it yesterday in the beginning of the matches, or in the beginning of the session.
Yeah.
On court. (9-3).
Which makes it sensible to play Ratchanok Intanon's long backhand, but I guess it's also because when she gets good pressure on that corner, Okuhara, then there's not so many possibilities for Ratchanok, and it's difficult to intercept, whereas in the forehand side, she's got those little flicks. Great rally there.
Did well to get the penultimate shot back, but she was in all sorts of trouble, way out of position. Yeah, did well to get that one, but then left stranded. Well, this is a very, very commanding position for this lady right now. 10-3. Service error.
Service over.
Second of the match.
4-10. 5-10.
Yeah,
Service
that's
over.
even missed the
11-5,
doubles
interval.
sideline.
Chain game.
Not even close. So 6 points the advantage as they change ends in this deciding game.
こういうこと今してるんで、そうだけ一本でも多くなりそうという気持ちは得てみながらね、そういう気持ちでいけば自分いけるじゃないですか。やっぱり自分の仕掛けるときが増えてきたところ、やっぱり自分の中で自分の今右がこう相談しながらどこで上げるか、どこで落とすか、高さだけは間違いない。そこだけね、本当にそこが一番の勝つか負けるかのところ。こう落とす気持ち、それが結構もう一回また集中力ね。
11-5. Play.
Yeah, and I think that was important winning the first rally after the change of ends, because obviously, psychologically, she's got to believe from this end of the court she can win.
She's got to score now, otherwise Okuhara runs away with it. She's got to score more than that 1 point, I think.
11-9, interval.
Sideways drift perhaps again.
Yeah,
11.
I'm convinced of it now, Steen.
There's also times and again where you're in our position where we can feel a drift coming a little bit from right to left. Maybe not you because you're shielded a little bit by me, but I can definitely feel it.
Yeah.
Service over. 12-7.
12-7 is okay for Ratchanok. Next goal is 13-9.
11-9, play.
Missed it.
13-7. Service over. 8-13.
Well, you got your predictions right in the very first match of this evening's session. Steen, when you thought PV Sindhu would win? I'm eagerly awaiting to see whether you'll get your prediction right here. Although you said it was a goal, you didn't predict it, in all fairness. Well, she has indeed achieved 9-13.
13.
Sometimes helps to chop it up in small bits and pieces instead of thinking, hey, I need to go to 13 all, then allow yourself to drop a point once in a while. If you suddenly come across a good run, then it's just a bonus.
10-13. Play.
Oh, yeah, got the net caught.
Service over.
I was actually having
14-10.
flashbacks there, Steen, to our first match because PV Sindhu was 6-11 down at
Yeah.
the change of ends and went on to win the match, so you never know.
No, but she changed to the better side.
Yeah.
In fact, all games have been won on the far side of the court in the women's singles today. At least
Service over.
the two of them that we've called.
11-14.
11, 12.
Mistake. Oh my goodness.
12-14.
You just never ever know in sport, do you? Expect the unexpected. This is a big point. Oh, goodness me. And what an error
Service over.
from Ratchanok Intanon.
13-12. Play.
That was important. I could just sense as the rally was in progress. Important rally.
Service over.
Still according to plan. She's won 2-1 in small chops of 3 points apiece.
Since the mid-game interval.
I'm not sure whether it was since the mid-game interval, but since 12-7. Yeah, it was actually since the mid-game interval.
13-15. Play.
Yeah,
Service over.
threaded it down the line.
13. Service over.
That's very good length on the clear. Yeah, it's plumb on the line.
Thank you. 14-16. Play.
Oh, what a miss. Oh, no wonder.
Service over.
She looked so disappointed. That could prove very costly indeed. Golden opportunity. The anguish. Yeah. And I think psychologically that miss on the previous rally has really done some damage to Ratchanok.
She went sharp for this one. And Okuhara can see the goal line.
So since that missed sitter at the net,
3 mistakes.
3 mistakes. And now the number 2 seed, just 2 points away from her second win at these World Tour finals. All goods, and it's match point opportunities to Nozomi Okuhara.
Who will in that case win the group?
21-14 in the deciding game. The number 2 seed and former champion Nozomi Okuhara coming from a game down to win an excellent women's singles encounter in the battle of the former world champions. Thanks the fans here in Guangzhou for their support, and yes, she's absolutely delighted, and so she should be. What a good match and what a great comeback. The lucky net cord, for which she immediately apologised. So 2 wins out of 2 for Nozomi Okuhara, coming from a game deficit 14-21, 21-11, 21-14 in the deciding game in 1 hour and 5 minutes.